Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Monday, the 12th of August. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. So glad you decided to join us today. We hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Well, parents and guardians can ensure proper eye health by recognizing just how valuable eye exams are for their children. Well, today we're going to hear from an optometrist who shares with us the importance of eye exams, why you should schedule them, how early they can be scheduled, and more. She'll have that for you coming up in just a little bit. But first, let's say congratulations to the upcoming Leadership Middle Tennessee class of 2025. LMT has selected 41 business and community leaders for the Leadership Middle Tennessee class of the 2025 year. This is a regional leadership program founded in bringing together outstanding leaders from Middle Tennessee counties to study issues affecting Middle Tennessee from a regional perspective. You can read through who made it from your area by visiting mainstreetmediatn.com. Just look for Leadership Middle Tennessee announces class of 2025. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back. Healthy vision is correlated to success in the classroom. And this is one reason to schedule regular vision screenings and exams for your child. Optometrist Dr. Monique Emmons with MyEyeDr in Murfreesboro shares indicators that your student may have trouble seeing and just how you can help with your eye health.
Well, it's very important to have a comprehensive eye exam before school starts, because if there's any issues with vision at all, not only will it affect their ability to see the board, but it can also affect their ability to comprehend what they're doing in school. So certain learning disabilities can be associated with vision disorders. So it's just good to have a baseline checkup to be sure that any issues will be addressed before they start school. It could be as simple as the child actually complaining of being able to see things clearly, but other things you can look for would be if they're holding a screen or a book very close to their eyes, squinting or even blinking can sometimes be an indication that there is potentially an issue going on there. So those would be good things to look for to see if maybe you should bring them in even after the school year starts. If there are conditions that haven't been addressed for a child, sometimes it can lead to what some people will call a lazy eye. The fancy term for that is amblyopia, where you don't see as well in one eye compared to the other, even with glasses. And that can have effects, especially when they get older and they're trying to get a driver's license, things like that. So you definitely want that to be addressed. And for a child, they don't necessarily know how clear things are supposed to be, and not everyone's checking each eye. So having that exam could prevent that. Conditions like just being nearsighted, where things are blurry when they're far away. If those progress over time, it can increase your risk for developing conditions like glaucoma or retinal detachments, which can significantly affect vision.
Let's talk about eye health. How can we keep our eyes healthy?
Well, that's a great question. In general, anything that's healthy for your body is going to be healthy for your eyes as well. So being sure that you're maintaining the right, like blood pressure, blood sugar, things like that, having your annual checkups with your primary care provider. Green leafy vegetables or any vegetables that have a lot of color to them are also going to be helpful for maintaining the health of particularly the back of the eyes, which is called the retina. So those are all things that we can all do to make sure that we're keeping our eyes healthy. And these days, everybody's on screens all the time. So trying to limit how much you're on a screen or staring at a tablet or your phone can be helpful, tricky, but helpful. And trying to take breaks if you have to sit on a computer all day. Some people think that if they can see just fine, they don't need to have an exam, but there are certain conditions that we see in the eye which can be indicative of certain health conditions, and it truly can be life-saving. So just get your eyes checked.
Share with us maybe a moment for you when a child kind of went through this process, had their eyes checked, and then all of a sudden got their eye where they could really see clearly.
Oh, great question. Well, I'll say in particular, I believe he was maybe 7 years old, and he had an eye exam. He didn't really realize that he was having a problem until we did the exam, and he was fairly nearsighted, so things were blurry far away. And when he picked up his glasses, he looked out the window and realized there were leaves on the trees. So he was just very excited. So that was a good moment.
What is that like for you?
It's very rewarding to know that I'm actually making a difference, especially with, kids. They're precious. You can have your baby get an eye exam. There are certain offices that will do a program called Infancy where you can bring your child in for an exam. So at any age, but I would certainly recommend at least by the age of 3, have your child's eyes checked, and then, depending on their exam, then the doctor will let you know when's the next time you should bring them in.
You have a student who happens to do athletics as well. Do they need to look at different prescriptions or different types of eyewear? How does that work?
Well, definitely there are options as far as prescription goggles for sports, because, if a child wears glasses, it can be easy for the glasses to fall off while they're doing their sports. So having those goggles is helpful. Also, there's options for contact lenses. Some children may not quite be ready for that, but if you think your child is responsible enough to handle that, then that's another great option for sports.
I'd like to thank Dr. Emmons for her time and for sharing all of that great information. Now, the most common vision problem in school-age children is blurry vision or refractive error. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pets to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out and he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50+ different pests, and we'll always have your back.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Welcome back to Taste of Nashville, a wonderful venue set up here. We're on the pool deck area of the Omni Hotel downtown Nashville. And we talked about doing a workout out here, the JD CrossFit workout, which we're all going to do.
Oh, we're going to all do it.
You guys are not, you're going to pack up and get out of here. But no, after you work out, you're going to want to hydrate and also find some great food. And Devin with Bar Lines downtown, downstairs is with us. One of the many great food options here at the Omni, right?
You'll have the dueling Devons.
That's it.
Yeah, Owen and
you're an O or you and I?
I'm an O.
Yeah,
you're an O.
Yeah. I'm
okay.
JOH. Well, it doesn't. I lost us there, but
everybody always spells mine with an O, so I can relate.
It's all right. It's all right. Bar Lines is one of my very favorite places to go. This time of year, do you keep the doors open to the streets?
Absolutely.
I love it.
So good. It's like a vortex. You walk there. I'm going to go to the arena, and I get sucked into. It just sucks you.
Whether it's
which
the
is
live,
the idea, right?
Whether it's live entertainment or we have sports games on, it's pretty incredible what walking past the sidewalk will do and bring in the crowd. So
the food is incredible. Will you tell us a little bit about some of the things? You do change out the menus often. Mm-hmm. I want to let you know that if you have your favorite thing, like I did, those burnt-in hot dog things that they had. Oh, those were my favorite. And then they moved.
Well, they ran out. I mean,
because I kept coming to those. But they have new things every season. So what are some of the things that you can boast about?
Man, some of the things that I think are really impressive, something that's really great, especially if you have a long night on Broadway, is we have our tachos, and essentially that's a bed of tater tots, and then we put some pulled pork on top of that with our beer cheese that we do, and then we put barbecue sauce, sour cream, and then we do some more shredded cheese on top with some green onions. And it's a pretty hearty meal. You probably need a nap or two after you eat that, but you won't be remembering it. You won't be feeling last night anymore. That's for sure. It's definitely comfort.
That's fantastic. The thing also, if you're local, is I have often scheduled. I want to get out of the house. I want to watch my college team play, and so I'll go there. The game's always on, and I got to tell you this, Devin. The service, and it's a big place, and there's a lot of moving parts, has always been outstanding.
Well, thank you
which
so much.
I know that's kind of what can separate restaurants.
100%, especially in a location that big. We have 2 bars. We have live entertainment every single day that there's no sporting events. So even on a slow day in Nashville is typically a busy day in Bar Lines. So we're always here for it. We love hotel guests, people that are just out and about, people that are here on vacation. People come into Bar Lines, they don't even realize that it's part of the Omni, and then when they do, they're like, wow, this is even better than I expected. So
yeah, because some people think, I'm downtown, I'm a Nashville native, I'm not gonna go in a hotel to enjoy stuff, and then they find themselves in Bar Lines and go, wait a minute, I'm in a hotel?
Yeah, sometimes they come numerous times.
I would like to share that you can download our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile, so you can have all of our shows at your fingertips. You'll find not only mornings on Main Street there, you'll find mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee, at the zoo, A Taste of Nashville, Community Checkup, Live from the Shop, all of our sports coverage, and much more right there on that app. Again, that's Main Street Media TV Mobile. Thanks for joining us here today. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.